Hello, my name is William Hughitt. I'm your instructor for Math 20 Online, offered by Columbia Gorge Community College. The textbook you need for the course is Fundamentals of Mathematics 10th edition by Van Dyke, Rogers, and Adams. You do need to make sure it is the 10th edition. Older editions will not match up correctly with the pages, and it'll give you all sorts of problems. So please make sure you get the book that is the 10th edition. On the Moodle homepage here, you're obviously watching the video I provided for you here as you're getting started. Some of the other things I'd like to highlight here is the Welcome to Math 20 page. On this page here, it'll give you some ins and outs of how the course works and additional information, so please make sure you read that. I've also provided a little short PowerPoint, an additional introduction about myself. And then the big one, and probably most important to you, is the syllabus. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on that there. Give you my email address here. It'll again give you the math book and the correct edition. Also tell you the course description, our learning outcomes for the course, additional information from the ADA, how the scoring system, how things are graded, when tests are due, and those types of things. So be sure to take a few minutes to read that. You can either go back in Moodle by doing the back arrow, or probably the easiest way is to just hit my name up here, and that'll take us back to the home page each time. Calendar of due dates really probably is going to send you right here to assignments, so I'm going to go ahead and just tap on that. And this is when everything is due. So basically we do about a chapter a week. A couple of them take a little longer. Chapter 3 is a little long, so we have a couple of weeks to do. And here is the date that I would like to make sure that you have your test into me. Now notice they're all Saturdays and it's 11:55 p.m. Well, I'm probably honestly not going to stay up to 11:55 to make sure the work's due. I'm probably going to grade most things on Sundays, but it's not a guarantee. So this is the time and date that when the work is due. Okay. Other things I provided for you is some netiquette. I have a couple of netiquette sites, and that's how to interact with your fellow classmates on myself. If you're not really familiar with online classes and how they work, please take a few minutes and read through those. Other things I provided for you are links to technical support, so if you're having trouble getting logged on and various things, just whatever, this is the College Technical Support Help. Both of these are right here. They're both very good at getting right back to you, so if you're having trouble, don't hesitate to give them a buzz. Online learning information from the community college there. If you haven't done a lot of online classes, reading through that or getting some additional information is a good spot to start. Remember I said that we had Microsoft products here. So part of how the course works here is I do have PowerPoints that I provided for you. If you don't have that available in your suite of software, this is a downloadable version that you can go to these sites and download a PowerPoint viewer so you can view pieces of this course. Some additional information on Moodle, some online learning, distance resources, again provided by the college, ADA, American Disabilities Act information. If you have a disability or a concern, here's some additional information here, and then the link to the student services by the college. Instructors forum down here is where I'm going to put information for you. So if I see a trend in what I'm seeing in the homework checks or whatever, I'm going to probably give you some additional information and tutoring help there. So I suggest you check that about 3 times weekly, because it's not a schedule of when I do that. So I'll check things often during the week, and so if I see a trend or replying to comments from students that I think everybody would benefit from, I will put it in the instructor's forum. So please check that. It'll also remind you about when things are due and other additional information. So check that. This last one is a coffee shop forum, and that's for the student use. I'll kind of monitor from time to time, but that's basically where you can post things to your fellow classmates. If you're looking for a study buddy, ride to the college, or other things, that's where you can put questions out to your fellow classmates and they will respond back to you. When you get down here to week 1, I provided a video here that'll give you an outline of how everything works in the chapter. Okay, so playing that video right there will answer all of your questions, because it'll go to the assignments, the goals, all of that. You'll see I've provided lots of good stuff for you. Also tell you about how to upload the tests when you get to that point. So take a few minutes and make sure you watch the things. If I say required or watch before you start, or the required's down here, it's probably a pretty good idea that you do those. Okay, it'll really help you be successful in the class. So I enjoy teaching this class. I think math is fun. Please have fun in the class. Again, if you have any questions, please email me immediately, and I'm very good about getting back to you. Good luck.